You can also time your twisted advance well to try and get out of a grand entrance if it's like casted towards a minion, or just to dodge out on the damage. But it is going to be rushed here by the looks of things by Light.
Just like, I like how much AD carry builds and evolved the next play. Hold on though, top laners throwing down ultimates because junglers are also here as well. Tien trying to send him a little bit of space between him and his jungle opponent.
Another
Flash forward comes across from Breathe. There is the living death mark on top of Zhang. He says Dominus is going to pop. They don't get enough damage out of the Zed. It's okay though because Weibo's first here to the other play. All of a sudden it's 4v2 just like that, and well, their numbers are stronger than Ultra Prime's, and that's why they're too
low. And by not pulling the trigger and kind of splitting their targets, it just kind of allowed for Tien to have a beautiful fight. As the Zed got down so much ambient damage throughout, any angle for Ultra Prime to win that was just kind of taken away by Tien having two really effective shadow usages with Poke. Kind of shut down any hope for up there.
It's good to see, well, Crisp also set up that second pick play, but duality of Crisp right here. You'd think he gets picked off, but he's actually making it really hard for Ultra Prime to finally get that kill over to him. The problem is he served up the Vi right up in front of Light.
Yeah.
So the Unara goes down as well.
It kind of helped enable Baya to get a better killer instinct into the back.
and he ruined it before I could even say
We're
the whole
getting
point.
1984 on broadcast?
On broadcast. They're in my head.
Oh, boy. That skit's a brilliant skit. Anyway.
What's a brilliant next play here, though, for Weibo to try and
get back into this
game, right? Yeah, let's lock back in. We see the Hex play completed. Maybe it's, again, Tien looking for good picks here, as Baya is, again, the product of another death. I think Tien's been really, really poignant about...
Still positive for Weibo. He's given the strength of their comp right now. They're up in gold, right? So I think Ultra Prime's kind of already running out of steam here.
Saber cannot flash away when they've got flashes too.
Wow.
Tien is playing exactly into that assassin role right now, and he really has been all series long for Weibo.
I mean, him and Chris were pretty on point and locked in for that one, as the quickness and the death mark and the flashes came through pretty quickly to match Saber's flash, and the bunny cannot skip her way out of there. So going to be
tower stuns are there to shut down the Zed. So far, Tien has done the best job utilizing the skirmish power of the Zed. Now, he hasn't had to deal with the Maokai yet. He hasn't had to deal with the Renekton, and he's been able to garner this lead.
I mean,
the last
time I saw Zed with Vi and Renekton on my screen, the Vi and Renekton didn't use any of their buttons, and the Zed got to put down 2 spell rotations and get free kills, you know? That was kind of nice on the top side, but we'll see if those buttons can come down on the Zed later, because definitely potential to lock him up as Crisp.
Welcome to another episode of How Does My Support Get There? Unfortunately for Ultra Prime, the episode got cut short due to budget constraints. Like LDR, you're picking. I will say some
earlier, yeah.
I've seen a bit more Phantom Dancers starting to come out compared to Runins. Get a little bit situation with that second item, so we'll see which one Light prefers.
That item gets a lot of stats.
I think Phantom Dancer would actually be better in this spot. Just, you know, a little bit extra movement speed as you layer those autos versus the...
I would like Hurricane. I think you're always going to be hitting more than one person. But we'll see. I don't know about the Hex Blade. At the moment, do know that red buff is at least a look for Weibo. They still want to be careful about the fight they take. The pressure's not on them to do anything. And, I mean, the next you have on your screen, as Ultra Prime have really stalled out for naught. And Weibo just kind of allowed to do what they want in this game and on this map.
Junhao really embodying the guy sweating profusely in front of 2 buttons meme right now, because he's gonna have to ult Light or Xiaohu, because if he doesn't take care of one of them, the other one probably ruins the fight here. Tien is once again playing towards that potential nature, going after Saber. Flight coming across from Crisp. These two have been dueling up to find a lot of these kills, but Xiaohu's going to spoil the party with that Nature's Grasp. Now look to re-engage Twisted Advance onto Crisp, who is very, very hard to lock down. Couple TPs come across here, but it's positioned first for Weibo, and you think, why is everyone chasing on this top side? Hold on, though. There's the engage into the Killer Instinct cross for Baya. Good heals come across Xiaohu, who's able to stay safe. Tien, though, into the backline. Gets caught by those point-and-click stuns. Shane goes down first, but Light has transcended, and he's looking to just run down Ultra Prime. Tien goes down, but it's not enough. Weibo are just in much better position, and they're going to start cashing in exponentially.
That look onto Xiaohu from Junhao was just not good enough. I mean, Chris being there, he was low, but he was able to land the counter engage. Stopped it in its track. They did get TN just thanks to the point-and-click stun, but that was it. Everything burned into the Zed, and it's going to be everyone melting ahead. There's no ult for breathe. It doesn't matter.
He's got flash. This has just been rinse and repeat right now. Baya not able to farm comfortably on any of these mid waves. Good old Shelly wants it on the party, and she will nearly ruin the mid-tier 1 turret, but even that is on Weibo.
Yeah, he's got both fully stacked. So, I mean, what's your play? Where's your attempt? I feel like the windows and the timers for Ultra Prime, it ran out in this game. It's running out in this series. It's running out in this season for them. As this Otacon, it really is everything that Weibo, any play they want to make, they can do. They have the time and the lead to afford it. And Ultra Prime can't afford to give away anything else.
Xiaohu has Realm Warp, so I really like him getting mid-wave in control. But Otacon actually never resets Ultra Prime. Are happy to gobble this one up. Chris still gonna look for a snap engage after Saber. Does flash back out. Otacon secured by Ultra Prime as they drop between worlds. Chris very, very low. Weibo, how angry are they? They lost this Otacon. They're trying to wrap around the 4-stack as Light just beams down, but the Killer Instinct comes across, and they're able to find a trade back. Baya, how much damage can he get down? They find the kill onto Light. Xiaohu in the middle of everybody, though, is starting to just bash on his keyboard. Combos layering over and over and over again as they just cannot shut down Breathe in this all-out form. Health bar's too high, and Xiaohu has had more than enough time to cook himself up a winning fight here. Weibo's solo lanes trying to desperately chase down to get another slow, and Xiaohu, the general, pops up in the time for Weibo and saves their desperate Otacon play. Realm Warp going to split the two remaining members of Ultra Prime, and that ends.
He was really big in game 1 and 3. Okay, game 2 was a bit of a stinker, but he's making up for it on the rise to Leah. As, this can't be enough. No way.
Redemption. He is 2 levels down. Oh, Seraph Shield and Junhao as
a teammate.
Nature's Grass, though, they weren't looking for it, and actually it's a bit of a disrespect from Xiao. That's 1,000 gold over to Baya. Tien gonna fall next here as he dashes towards Saber. This is starting to get a bit cautious here for Weibo. It's Light that has to try and rescue that transcendent form. Gets the kill onto Baya, and Breathe, again, is just way too burly to deal with. Running down with his big bad health bar.
I mean, even a good start there, right? They took down Xiaohu immediately. Tien falls. It still is a fight in gray screen. I gotta believe that Xiaohu is gonna Realm Warp Tien into this.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Okay, he's gonna insta TP, and then Tien's gonna walk. Breathes tanking with Light. They have it at half.
This is really audacious. You've let Breeze's health bar get really low.
They got it.
Light's down to about half HP.
It was free. Wow.
Could have been so much more illegal, but yeah, they are going to pick it up before Junhao can get here.
That was well done.
Nice little sneak from Weibo.
I thought they'd Realm Warp in there in order to ensure they got the kill off on that timer onto the Baron. They didn't even burn the Realm Warp. You can use it to defend the wave.
Oh,
He snuck in between the waves, though. He's still not spotted.
Oh.
I mean, we're going from
the theme song going.
It's going from Pink Panther to 007 status here if it works out. Let's be honest.
I'm trying to remember all these theme songs now that I can try to do. Yeah, I think I went for the wrong spy genre. But hello, Covert Agent, Sleeper on the back line. There we go. They get Light again. Good flash though over Saber's damage, and the Arc of Ruin decimates Ultra Prime. The Flank of Dreams just falls flat for the moment. Hold on, they do get Light, but yeah, again, it's just the rest of Weibo are much stronger as a group, and they cut down the spy mission from Junhao.
Yep. Everything burned for Light. No Light, though, at the end of the tunnel for Ultra Prime as they lose 4 on their path to get 1. Only the support up, and Ultra Prime's year looks like it's coming to an end. As for Ultra Prime, I mean, the fact that they made it to the playing stage was, I'd say, a win for them. Hard to find a win today against Weibo. As this series, I think, in a way, Slayer, I know that we have a lot of chaos in the LPL, but this series went as we expected. It couldn't have gone more to expectation than what we expected, frankly. In a way.
There's more time to talk about it here, Cubby. I'm glad that you tried to bring us out on that Ultra Prime high note, right? This team has had a lot of roster swapping around, especially on the bot side. And for the first time in Split 3, the biggest split of the year, they can say,
yeah,
we did not end our season in the Rumble stage. On is looking a lot cleaner than I remember it being.
That's Cloud Soul and Gentrification will do that to you, you know?
I guess so. What is this? Okay, Junhao, he's just not about flanks anymore. He's just diving back to the same thing. It's light again, but where's my team, bro? Nobody follows him. He just dies. And so does Saber. And so does the season for Ultra Prime as the Realm Warp comes right on top of Baya's head. And he will be the only one to survive. Nope, not even him to tell the tale. Weibo were just waiting to do it with a nice little bow on top. Their first ace of the game as they will 3-0 Ultra Prime. And as weird as it sounds to say, folks, our third series of the play-ins finally gives us our first Group Ascend team out of the play-ins into the playoffs. It will be Weibo Gaming in 3-0 fashion.
Yeah, shout out to Weibo Gaming for making sure that we don't break